Hello girly pops, welcome to my makeup routine for acne prone skin, because like I'm not even gonna lie, like you can't really see it on the camera, but I literally break out if I like use the wrong kind of water, so you can trust me because I know what it is like, trust. Okay, so this is like the products I'm gonna be using for this. I haven't put my skin prep in here, but I prepped with the First Aid moisturiser and a nice Saie Ordinary, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so the clips are going in now because we're getting serious. I don't know where the clips are from. I just got them for my birthday once when I was like 11 from something. Okay, so why is it poofy like that? Anyways, back to the thing. So first of all, I go in with the Saie drops because I used to use Drunk Elephant, but then I had to stop because it was breaking me out. So I asked a friend and she said these were like safe to use, and then I had to search up the ingredients and they were, and honestly after I've got them I kind of prefer them to the bronzy drops, and they just give like a really nice like dewy base to work with before you even get into the concealer, so that's like my first recommendation. So for my second step, I go in with the Nars concealer, creamy, and usually like drugstore concealers, like I understand they're affordable, but because I used to get them, and obviously it's understandable I can't afford it, but this lasts like a year. And it lasts so much more longer than these drugstore concealers, and it doesn't like, I don't think it breaks me out, and I've checked the ingredient list and it's not like got anything in, so, and it gives honestly such a creamy like natural base. And I blend it in. I try not to use a sponge because sponge can build up a lot of bacteria, so this is like a don't, do not use a sponge. Only use it if you're in a rush, but I try to use like brushes mostly because they do really well, but I'm gonna cut it for me blending it out because that's really boring. So after that's all blended, I go in with the Nars cream bronzer, and this is so natural, I love it so much. I started using it because I watched a makeup routine from Amy Charlie's, and she used it and she has the most like amazing skin ever. Like it looks so like naturally bronzed, and I just like I got it the next day. My dad bought it for me, thank you Dad. And then I think I did give him the money to pay it off, but I just put it like, I kind of put a bit of my brow on because that's where like I tan when I'm on holiday, and then I'll put some here because you also like that's the high point, and then I'll make sure like, because it's bronzer and not contour, I put it here because that's where you like kind of tan on holiday, and I'll repeat that for there. And because I don't put eyeshadow on, I usually put it on my eyelids because my eyelids always go really pale and veiny and weird, so I just do that in case. I kind of drag it down because I don't know if you know, like my tan's not really, it's kind of patchy at the moment, I need to exfoliate off, but I'll cut till I'm done. Okay, so after I usually like finish all my creamy base, I usually go in with this brow fluff, but I've just tinted my brows so I don't need to, but I'd really recommend this from the Benefit if you have no brows, because like naturally I don't, because I used to use this face wash that like bleaches your hair. It was like benzoyl peroxide or something, so like if you are like going through that, you should so get this. Like it's kind of expensive but it's so worth it, trust me. Like this used to be my essential, but now I use this different brow tint, it's really good, but this isn't like a necessary step. Next step I do to like lock it all in is use this Charlotte Tilbury thingy. Sorry, I'm gonna cover my hair because I don't want it to get like on my hair. Oh, what the hell, it's squirting out weird. Wait, look. Oh, you can't see on camera, it's not squirting out right. Okay, well, we'll just ignore that. Cut to the next thing. So after doing all my cream products, I move into the powder section. So I do some more powder bronzer on top of like where I have, just in case, because sometimes that Nars one can look a bit splotchy, so if you use some of this, it kind of just like fluffs it out and like evens it out, and it kind of mattifies where you're a bit like oily if you're an oily girl like me. And this one for me there was an ingredient in it which says it's not acne safe, but I've not had any problems with it, and I looked at the reviews and no one was really having problems with it. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in shade 2, and I think it's fine. Like, I do, but it's not necessary if you use Nars cream bronzer, which I do know that one is like completely safe. So if you want to just like be steady and just use that, like, I don't blame you. I've got really harsh white lighting on, so it's not looking tan, but if I stepped outside into the natural lighting, I would literally look like a tangerine because I've put that much on. Like, do you ever do this before school where like you'll do it in the wrong lighting and then you'll walk into the school lighting and like suddenly like you can see everyone staring at you and you're like, oh, so I guess I'm orange then. Okay. Next, I go in with this blush from Benefit. I use a lot of Benefit and Nars, to be honest with you. And this is like a peachy colour. Like, it like looks really sun-kissed and like sunburnt. Like, it doesn't look like blush, if you know what I mean. Like, this is what shade I go on holiday, so I use that. And I just use this brush, and I don't put much on because like I feel like you're a blush girl or a bronzer girl, and I think I'm more of a bronzer girl personally, just because I live in the UK. So it's not like I'm getting sunburnt, like people know that, like, but like I feel like you can be naturally bronzed but you can't be naturally sunburnt. Like, do you get what I mean? So like it just looks obvious in the middle of winter when I'm putting like this on. It's not showing much up on the camera bit. It's not showing up because of the lighting. It's okay, I'll take some pictures at the end in a better lighting so you can see what the end result looks like, because it'll probably be the thumbnail anyway. Next step, I need to stop being so talkative. So the next thing I go in with is the Laurier Mercier powder. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. I'm not very good with words and stuff. But I go in with like a powder puff, and I just kind of put like straight on here, but then I don't reapply it because I don't want it to be like, this is like a natural base for school, so I just leave whatever I used for the eye and put that on my forehead and nose and like anywhere I kind of get oily, but I don't do it on my cheeks and stuff because I'm kind of just get oily here, like in your T-zone. But if you do everywhere, then I'd put it all around. And then after that, it's time to move on to the eyes. Okay, for the eyes, I go in with this Tweezerman curler, and honestly, I think the curler matters more than the mascara, because I've tried so many different mascaras, and they've just kind of been like the same, like Sky High, like better brands. Like right now I'm using Too Faced, and they're all kind of the same, but this curler makes such a difference. Like, I sometimes don't really wear mascara just because this curler is so amazing. Like, I think you could just do it with Vaseline and it would look nice. So then I'm going to put on my mascara. So for mascara, I use the Too Faced one, and it's really good, but it does rub off sometimes onto your eyes, like little black dots, which is kind of really annoying, because then people be like, why is little black dots on your face? Like, just assume it's my makeup. Never tell me. I don't want to know if something's wrong with my makeup. Shh. Okay, so for like the thing I showed this, I was going to use this, but I've decided against it because I want to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. I just got this from TK Maxx, and I don't overline my lips because I've got really thin lips, so it looks fake when I do it. Like, it doesn't look nice. Like, some girls with big lips can do it, so if you want to overline your lips, do it, but I can't. Also, I'm going in with Laneige to make it extra glossy, because that thing is quite matte, but like, it's a really nice colour. I don't know if it suits me in this lighting. Let me bring myself into a different lighting, because this lighting is making me look pale and kind of crusty and dusty. No, thank you. Okay, so this is the finished result in like a different lighting. And yeah, the bronzer kind of looks orangey and unblended because of the lighting I was doing it in. But if you want to be acne safe and you want like a natural makeup routine for school, like this is the one to go, I think. But anyways, see y'all and have a good week.